Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are doing the guide for the Abyssal Expedition in AFK Arena. So it's been a few days since it was out on the test server and now we know the basics, we know how to progress, we know the goals and everything. So let me share it with you. So okay, let's start with the basics. You will appear somewhere around here on the shore. This is the starting area. Somewhere along this map, like all those shores will be populated with players. And you will start in one of those tier 1 villages. So what you want to do first, you want to capture as many of those as possible. To do that, you have to go to your hero interface and get your heroes here. But don't just get everyone, there is a specific tactics that you want to use. It will totally rely on your hero composition and the relics you want to go for. So before talking about that, let's talk a little bit about relic. Just like in the Elder Tree, we have 5 different classes here and you really want to focus on 1 or 2 of those. So you don't want to push all of those up to the highest tier. You want to focus on 1 of those and second will be your secondary class. And yes, it will totally depend on the amount of heroes you have and which heroes are your main, but I strongly recommend focusing on either Duress Sorcery or Duress Sustenance, because those two are the best. So what I did, I created the teams of carries and supports and used them through the fight. Since we're here, let's talk about relics a little bit. To get the relic, you can either combine it using the Blessed Essence, or you can wait and get it from the drop from the village. I recommend waiting till the morning, like when you log in after the night, because at that time you will get a bunch of those relics for free and you will know where to invest, otherwise they will stockpile. It's not that important, but that's a small thing that will help you a lot. As you saw, I got a bunch of relics for free, so let's use those. So if you're going for Duress Sorcery, for example, you want to fill it as high as possible with all the relics, because that boost that you'll get will be really significant, guys. Let's combine this relic just to show you how the leveling up works. There you go. When you have all the relics equipped, you can level up the tier of your blessing, Duress Blessing basically, and it will go up a level. There we go, it will unlock a new skill, those skills are pretty cool, and then you'll have the new tier of relics. Higher tier relics, high rarity relics give way higher stats, but they also cost more, because you will need a lot of lower tier relics to combine this one, so this is kinda getting more and more complicated as you go. Moreover, I can show you myself, but I think at level 4, when you get those legendary relics, they give you percentage bonus of the stats. So right now we're getting the flat stat bonuses, and after the legendary and higher you will get percentage stat bonuses. Those will be way better, I guess, they will scale your heroes better. But yeah, when you just start, you want to go here, you want to figure out which heroes you can use and go with them. Since this is a starter account, I don't have that many heroes here. I'm focusing on Duress Sorcery and using Duress Sustenance as secondary, so I have all those heroes in the team. So when you just start, you go check out those relics, you check out the heroes you can get here. So you can put only Elite Plus and higher Ascension tiered heroes. So basically your elite guys won't be able to get here, and I think you can fit in the normal legendary guys, I'm not sure about that. So yeah, make sure that you have your heroes properly ascended. Now, since I didn't know what to do, I made a few mistakes. I got Lucius here, he's totally useless right now, he's dying like a fly, you will see it later in the video. And yeah, I didn't totally balance the team as I wanted to. So for your first 10 slots, you want to fill them all with the heroes that you will level up. After that, for example, you started here in this area on the left. You want to capture all of those villages next to you, right? So you will get additional income of the essence, because essence is being used to upgrade your blessed relics and make you stronger and so on. So it's really important, guys. If you can't capture village 2 at the beginning, it's okay, you can skip it for now. You'll come back to it later when you'll get more relics and your heroes will get more powerful. So basically your goal is to move around the area and capture as many villages as possible to increase your basic flow of the essences. And you don't want to move down or up, you really want to move all the way towards those destroyed cities. Because as you can see on the map, all the areas have different gateways to go to the higher tier areas, and you want to be there and you want to help to get through to your comrades. So yeah, this is a team event, guys, this is not a solo event. For the first day, try to get as many villages as possible. So when you're at the limit, when you can't do it anymore, when you can't move anymore, you can just abandon those valleys, because they give you lower income in comparison with the village. You can actually see all your lands over here in the settlement, and the lowest earning ones are at the bottom, so you can abandon them from here quite easily. After that, you got the basics. You slowly grow, you increase your power, you capture stronger and stronger villages. You want to increase your title as soon as possible, because it will allow you to have more lands, it will allow you to have more level of relics, and it will allow you to have more heroes. So it's really cool. In order to increase your title, you want to do all those quests that are over here. I have only one of those quests left, and that one is to get 5-tier settlement or better. We'll talk how to do that a bit later. As you will move further into the continent, you will start abandoning your low-tier villages because they will earn you less than the higher tier. So, for example, if you have level 3 villages and you can take more of those, you can abandon your level 1 villages right away because you will get more essences from level 3 ones. As you can see here on the map, everyone is holding villages and towns right now, and they are abandoning their old spots because that will give them more essences per hour, and that's what we want. Now let's go to the advanced tactics. Be mindful that some towns, some cities, some settlements have this really weird debuff, so that makes capturing them even harder. For those settlements, you want to use specific faction in the fight, otherwise all other factions will suffer horrible penalties. So yeah, be careful with those. So yeah, take a look around and find a settlement that is suiting your needs. Basically, you want to be able to counter most of the units the enemy have, and for the tier 5 and higher settlements, if they have 2 fights, you gotta kill them all in 1 hour, and you won't be able to use the heroes that you used for the first fight. So for example, we kill those guys with this group won't be able to fight enemies in the next stage, because they will be exhausted. And now we can use those heroes anymore, so we should try hard to kill them with other group. Actually, in order to take out those cities, it's better to group up with someone. So if you have a friend nearby, you can group up together, and each of you will attack with the strongest team, and that way you will easily take out the town. So take turns, each of you will take 1 town, and everyone will be happy in the end, because it will be way less time consuming, because it's really hard to get 2 of those fights down. Whoo, guys, I finally managed to capture level 5 village. So you want to have at least 2 or maybe even 3 good team combinations. Don't just get random heroes, make sure that they work together well. So yeah, when you do promotion, you will get quite a good boost. It's based on the actual rank, on the actual tier, and yeah, right now we got more lands and higher level of relics. That will help us a lot. And yeah, every time you'll get a new set of quests, and you need to do all of them to promote to the next rank. And yeah, as I said, legendary relics gives you percentage boost, which is really cool. So right, what do you do when you have nothing to capture around you? You can move to the far away lands. So for example, I want to go somewhere over there, and as you can see here, there is a guy who have a lot of areas covered. So let's connect to him. For that, we will go and capture all those empty lands one after another. Yes, that is resource consuming, guys, but you just have to win this one fight, and you don't have to use all the heroes. If you have team that can handle it with 2 or 3 heroes, you can use those. Alright, I don't have the team, I'll go with the full team, otherwise I'll fail. So yeah, the idea is you're capturing one area after another. Another thing is, when you do all the 3 stars on the fights, you will recover 6 stamina, so one step will take you only 6 stamina. And the lower amount of stars, the lower will be the stamina recovery. So it's really important to try to beat all that, or use lower amount of champions for the traveling. So what do you do when you don't have any extra lands left? You abandon the ones behind you and leave only one hexagon and moving forward. So you're abandoning all the areas that you've already passed, and then when those will be available for you, you can just push forward and forward. Actually, it's enough to have only 2 lands available, so you can kinda move one over another and kinda like hopping frogs or something. So yeah, like that you can travel to any area of the map, and you really want to be close to one of those gateways where your allies are, because it's so much easier to break through together. So considering the gateways, in order to break through, you want to kill all those groups down there and kill the boss. Boss is just like guild boss, like Riz. You all do damage to the boss and you have to overcome him. There is no time limit, you can try as much as you want, and when the boss goes down to 0, he's dead. As far as I know, the one who finish out all the fights here, like who's the last one, will get control of the area. And for example, this destroyed city, the first one you go through, gives you the earnings of tier 5 towns. So yeah, it's getting you 200 essences per hour. So they'll go all out, areas are free, and let's go connect to this guy over here. So what happens when you connect to the other areas where other players are? It becomes green and you can go all over it and go for any of the settlements that's right next to them, guys. That's pretty cool. And there we go, we got here, we captured one of the villages over here. I really don't think that you want to capture all of them, because you want everyone to have a foothold here that earns some essences for them, so you don't want to kind of take all this area for yourself. But you want to have a foothold here in order to help with the boss. Now we can actually abandon all of those lands. We can do it here or in the titles again. It will be way easier. Also keep in mind that tier 7 and probably higher level settlements require a specific hero settled in order to cultivate them. Cultivation basically gives you 20% additional blessed essences. So yeah, if before that you just need specific faction, any elite plus hero, then the legendary hero, for this one you need specific hero. So when you're capturing something, try to get the areas where you can feed the hero and get that boost. That's really useful. So yeah, with this simple trick we moved on from this area all the way over here. Just imagine how long it would took for me to do it alone. So this is a team-based map and you guys want to work together. It's really nice when you can use chat and talk to each other. Sometimes it's buggy right now on the server, I don't know why, but yeah, it's really good to coordinate here. If you try to take the tier 2 town with 2 armies and you failed, let your guys know that they can take it, because, well, at least the stamina that you used won't be in vain, so overall the group will be stronger. It's really nice, like, it's working together is way better than working alone. Another important thing, guys, if you fight for the empty land somewhere in the very beginning of the map, you will face 2k enemy forces, so they are way weaker, and when you go through the walls to the tier 2 area, it's already 17k, 18k, 20k. So be mindful that areas outside of the destroyed town are way tougher, and you want to be ready for that. And you will have to go there anyway to get a higher title, so you don't have that many options. And I'm pretty sure the further you will go, the more hard the lands will be. Moreover, guys, boss fight consumes twice as much stamina from your heroes, so keep it in mind. So yeah, when you guys hit the wall and you don't know what to do, just try to move from the lower tier settlements to the higher tier settlements to increase your blessed essences flow to get the better relics. That's about it. And when you level them up and when you have all those equipped, you will figure out that your heroes are way stronger. Look at this, 1.5k additional power. Another small tip, since you don't have communication here, I see that this village will expire in 60 minutes and it's so injured, so I guess I can go and take it out, because whoever was attacking it don't have enough power to take it out like I did with the previous villages, and I sent the coordinates in the chat. I hope it's working and they will be able to take it out. So let's take this one for ourselves. But yeah, if you see a town where it says like 55 minutes left and you see that someone is just trying to take the second wave, don't steal it. It's not nice, guys. You don't want to steal from your allies. Keep in mind when you're fighting an enemy that you can reset the battle as always, but you will lose 1 stamina each try, so it's not free, guys. But sometimes it's pretty necessary to take out the enemies in 1 try, which can be really hard. If you plan to do some conquest of conquering several towns, it's better to do it in the morning when you have all those new relics available for you, when your power is higher, and if you feel like you have issues right now and you're just losing energy, it's better to wait, because your heroes can recover energy over time. You'll get stronger accessories, stronger relics, and fights will be easier for you, and you'll still have that energy. So don't waste it if you're just hitting the wall. If you can destroy something, just wait a little bit. So anyway, what's the goal of the map? The goal of the map is to go all the way here on the top right corner. There we go. Scary music. And over here you want to kill this boss, I guess. This is like the main boss. In order to get to this area you need Marquis rank, and I guess it will take a while. Be mindful that this event is limited in time, it's 14 days. You can see the remaining duration in the warband menu over here, so we have 9 days left, and I wonder if we'll be able to do that. As for the boss fights, I've heard that Mihira is doing a really good job over here because of some of her abilities, but I haven't tested her myself. I don't have her at high ascension on this account. So yeah, test it out, and if you have any info about that, let me know in the comments or share with the community. Another small tip I can give you guys is moving the heroes from the lower tier settlements to the higher one, because if you guys are staying at like village 3 they will be way more useful in Town 1, for example, or in Town 2, and so on. So you really want to have your highest tier settlements equipped with the heroes to increase their income. And I think that's about it for this guide. Basically, you want to communicate with other people, and the further you will go, the more that communication will be required, because I'm pretty sure that tougher enemies will be required to be taken down with the team, because I barely managed to capture tier 5 town by my team without any help. It took me a lot of tries, probably about 1 hour of trying. So yeah, work together, don't be too greedy, and everything will be okay, guys. Let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas on this event, or if you like this guide or not. While you're going there, don't forget to leave a like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Make sure that the bell notification is turned to all, otherwise you might miss something. And of course, join our fantastic Discord for our fantastic community. You will love it. The links is down there in the description and in the pinned comments. Links for everything. You might want to follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming really complicated and hard PC games, sometimes mobile games as well. And on Sunday I'm playing multiplayer stuff. You would like to join that, I'm pretty sure about that. And of course, join all my social media. Links are over here, or in the description, or in the pinned comment, or in the Discord. You will find them if you want to. Thank you for watching, guys. That's about it for now. Sweat out. See ya, comrades. Bye.